Hello, my name is Razix and welcome back to Satisfactory. I did a little bit of work just off camera just to prep the projects that we're going to do, and I'm still not really complete with them. So what did I do? Simple. I moved these over from my main base using the train, and we added a second floor to our factory, you know, exact same design as the other one. You see, it's... I don't think you can actually see. See, that's where our aluminium is, so let's just plug you back up. So, I brought over all the components that I think I'm going to need. Ignore the white pipe, I will show you that in a second. Because today we're going to be doing the cooling systems, supercomputers, radio control, and I think turbo motors, if we have time. So, shall we begin? The first thing that we're going to do, because we have all the components, we literally just need to hook it all up. It's not that, I was just actually checking to see how horrible these are. I have a plan for these. I have an idea. Don't know if it's going to work, but I have an idea. So for this one, I was very tempted with the alternatives, but it's going to need a little bit more fiddling around. So we're just going to stick with the basic one. This is kind of what I planned everything around, so if I do change it, I would have to recalculate everything. Alright. Got 3 of you. Yep. And I really should just learn to copy and paste the damn recipe to each and every one. So what we need to bring into this is the aluminium casing downstairs, the crystal oscillators, which we've got coming in, and the computers. And yeah, the other reason is the other alternative recipes don't use computers. I produced a lot of computers for this very reason. And plus we're also going to go into supercomputers. So, shall we just quickly get it hooked up and then we can just wave goodbye to radio control units, because they are needed in another recipe. And just like that, we have 7.5 per minute radio control units. Half of these are going to go into something else, but before we can do that, we need to sort out the copper below. We need to do a whole bunch of heat sinks that are going to go into the cooling system. And then from there, excuse me with the smoke, we're going to be hooking up this suspicious white pipe. I said I will show you in but a moment. Anyone who knows this game probably knows where that leads to, especially with the colour. So I've actually marked them out down here just to make sure that they can actually fit. They can, which is nice. So for here we need power. Oh well. We need 4 assemblers. And one of them's going to be at 20%, but from here we need to do a heat sink. Again, I was tempted to do this, but I couldn't be asked doing oil just yet. And it would also mess up my calculations. I really should have calculated with all these in mind. So this one needs to be 20%. And the rest, just give me heat sinks at full capacity. Then from here, can I remember what do these need? It's copper sheets, right? Yes. So from here it's copper sheets, and these are going to feed into these. I'm trying to remember, how many do I need? Ah yes, 8 in total. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. I'm out of cable completely, and I haven't been producing any. Shit. I'm gonna have to take some of this copper and just get all together some basic materials. Okay, let me just take you. Okay, let us just do a very super mini base for a bloody cable. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Hello, my name is Razix and welcome back. Well, welcome to our first episode of Satisfactory. At least that's what I feel like I should be saying, because having to do this was kind of embarrassing. So we actually now have the bloody components that we're running out of. So we have none of this left. Like, none of it. This should hopefully do to finish this build. Seriously, I had a big box full of this much, and it lasted me all that time from like the first few episodes. So we'll just leave this here, and I'm gonna have to I know I'm going to have a little bit of copper left over from this with everything that we're doing, but still, I might have to go and find another copper node. Anyway, shall we finish, getting these damn buildings? I'm just going to shamefully float over here and then fall to my death. Oh god, unbelievable. Alright, what was I doing? It's 8 of these, correct? Yep. All these are going to be copper sheets. A couple more. And luckily we do have room. I wanted to fill out this space. I'm going to move these somewhere else. They're kind of in the way. I just don't know where to put the foundry for the water sink. Maybe I'll just stick it out here on its own, being all depressed and lonely. So, from here... Nope, we'll put these in. Oh, where? Are they already in? So, from here, one of these needs to be 20%. May as well do this one. Alright, we just need to belt it and hook it up. And we're going to be taking the Owlclad. Yep. For some reason... Are these all done? I wonder if I might have hooked these up at some point. I don't quite understand the lights sometimes. Because these are saying no power, but... whatever. But yeah, all this that's being produced here is going straight into these. So no more sinking. I'm hoping... I know I regret this earlier. I hope this will last us for some time. Same with the casing that are over there. But right now, I don't think any of the casings come in. There's a tiny little bit coming through. There shouldn't be. They should all be... okay. Whatever. Alright, let's get this belted up, powered, yada yada. You know the business. So, with the heat sinks now done, belted, powered, yada yada yada... We have a couple more things that we need to do, and I suppose I could now show you what that pipe was for. I really wish this thing was just a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm going to show you what this white pipe was for. As you can see, it extends all the way over there past our train sort of system. So, shall we see where it kind of leads to? And at the end of the Grey Brick Road, we have something unusual. So these are basically geysers, or is it geyser? We'll call them geyser geysers. And God, I love this thing. No longer need to build any ladders as long as, and I tried a different design with this. I think it looks alright, to be fair. And the nice thing is, this is a gas, which means no pumps. We use the pressure of the geyser to send it up. Give me my mug back. Thank you. So I'm going to extend this over here, and I really was tempted to build a train to do this, but you can't put gases directly on a train. It's stupid, I know. What you need to do is put it into bottles. Well, package it into bottles, and I don't think this really matters which way it goes. Nope. You need to pack it into bottles, unpackage it, and then sort of recycle them back around, and it's a real headache. And I just can't be asked doing it. So this way we can now draw as much of this as we need. Oh, and I need this. Yeah. One of the odd things about this, it needs power before you can put the other two things down. Will you stop taking... The water keeps stealing my mug. I don't like it. Anyway. Let's bring you all the way over here. You to you and you... to you. So each one of these has a, I guess a different, hurry up. Each one of these has a different kind of flow rate to them. For the build that we're doing, we only need 300. But we will be using more later, so I may as well do others. So if you look here, 120 gas, but this is where you overclock. And this shows you the total amount that you need. Well, total amount in all of them. So from here to get... How much were you exactly? I might have to use 2. Okay. Yep. Happy ass doing the maths. 240, which means... Yes, I need 1 more in here. And these do chomp a hell of a lot of power, so... Fun times. You know, why am I doing it like this? Just... Ah, perfect. So how much are you doing? Still 240. Come on, hurry up, catch up. You're not going to let me see, are you? Well, I assume this is the amount I need. If not, I'll just combine it with another. So, let us get our pipe. And we're going to get or fit this onto our little platform and send it off. Now, how long is it going to take to get to my base? I have no idea. Legit, I have no idea. I also need to recolor this. But for now, we have so much nitrogen gas. We literally do not know what to do with it. We only need a small amount. Only 300. To say that I get 1,500 out of this, I would say that is a small part of it. And from here, we'll colour these. Oh. There we go, see? And like I said, you don't need any pumps. This can go any way it pleases. Which is always nice. But yeah, I remember when I first dealt with nitrogen, I was like, oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, we got 300. Is that how much we need? Yep, so one of these overclocked, and we've got so many more nodes to deal with. Don't worry, there will be plenty more nitrogen, you know, tomfoolery or whatever. And I do feel that the game saves at inappropriate times, so this shouldn't actually take too long to get to our base. I'm also going to be doing a... God, why do I always miss one? Every single time I miss one. There, you are coloured. Enjoy. So we're going to head back to our base because this basically leads all the way there. Be right back. Honestly, it didn't actually take that long for the gas to get here. Weirdly enough, this is a liquid buffer, but we've got gas in it. Maybe they need gas buffers. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to strap this here. I can't make this look good. So we're just going to pretend that it's not there. I want this buffer here because we're going to be doing other things with this once we start splitting it off. I'm probably split it off. I don't know where I'll split it off, but you know, there's other things that we need to do with the gas. So, whoops. I actually want to delete that. So we brought over the heat sinks and the water that is not coloured correctly. That will bother me. So we brought the water from down below. We've got the nitrogen gas, we've got the heat sinks. So now we can finally do the cooling system. And to do those, we need a blender. And which way around are they going to be? This way. So I guess I'm going to have to drag everything underneath. It's fine. And for this many, we need... Excuse me. Cubes. I think I know. I have some over here, so give me a minute until I can get my stuff. It's 2 blenders and... Ooh, all the other recipes are coming up now. We're going to be doing the cooling system. I think there's an alternative recipe for this, but I don't think I've got it. I haven't found it. So... I did put these the right way. Yes, so simple thing is just put the 2 liquids in the heat sinks and boom, you're done. So give me a minute and I will quickly put this together. I actually forgot one ingredient, which was rubber. So I decided to sort of come by the oil plant and show that it, you know, carry on expanding. We're gonna basically we're gonna have a platform for each one of these nodes, but I don't know if I'm gonna be consuming them all. And we did get a little bit of extra power out of this. I mean, diluted fuel is pretty nutty. It's why when turbo fuel got involved, well, things really went out of control. But we're slowly... Did I not hook up the last generators? Oh well. I decided that, you know, we're not really going to be doing anything with this oil residue, so why not just turn it into more power? Anyway, now that we have the rubber, we just need to connect it over, and we have all the parts now for the cooling system. Cooling system done. Now we only need to do turbo motors, and I think that's it for this line. Just let me actually double check my notes just to make sure. Ah, wait. No. We still got the fuse modular frames to do, which means Alright, so we're a bit of a predicament because I don't have the aluminium until I get the second one up, but I need the fuse frame to get the higher miners. I guess we're just going to have to accept that it's going to be a little slower to do. Well, anyway, first things first, turbo motors, and luckily for us, we have everything we need now. It's just basically combining the extra rubber, the cooling system, and the motors together. Yep. Actually, it would have just been easier to do this, wouldn't it? What do we need? And because, well, I should have really used the better ones for this. Oh wait, do we not have motors? We don't have turbo motors unlocked. That means we need to do some research, which means that I'm gonna be needing these, and I'm gonna need probably, I say, about 200. So I will just. Why are you going over here? Excuse me? Go here. Here. Okay. I see. Thank God I didn't, connect this properly. So, I don't want to destroy these just yet. So yeah, we'll quickly sort of, well, quickly. I'll wait around and then we'll jump ahead because I need to do a little bit of research before I can get the turbo motors. So, I guess be right back. So, I just checked what I need. I need supercomputers. So, we're going to have to do this a little earlier. So, computers we have here, batteries we have here, the electromagnetic control, that can be produced easily. It's just, see if I can find it. Because I do have an alternative recipe that is pretty good. Thing is, I don't think it's in this one. The status and AI limiters. I'll pause if I have it. Hang on. I don't have it. Oh, did I never unlock it? Oh, that means I'm going to have to hunt for some hard drives. So there's an alternative version of this that is much better. It basically takes the status and the high-speed connectors, which we have here, and turns them into the control rods that we need. I'm going to have to go hunt for a few hard drives here and there so we can get this unlocked. I did see it a few times. I just didn't take it. Why didn't I take it? Which means the only thing we need is a bit of wire, which, we have copper. Very easy to do. Oh, wait. No. We got stators as well. The other one requires stators. You know what? I'm going to take stators from there and just put them in a box and send them over. Because I don't want to be doing the steel plant just yet with the oil. Because that's going to be a sizable project and I will not have time in this episode. I want to get the unlocks. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over, get the stators, plug them in here with the alternative recipe. And then make it with this and then bring maybe some wire up, probably some copper, and then we'll just... I could just bring wire from down below, couldn't I? I only need 50. That's all I need is 50, so let me just collect everything and then we'll be right back again. Whilst we're waiting on this hard drive to be done so that I can get the alternative recipe, I just realized I never showed you the map. Ever since I put the radio towers up. I just never crossed my mind. So basically radio towers have sort of a radius around them. Radio tower. So you can kind of see every single resource that you claimed or haven't claimed, and I didn't know there was a pure bauxite here. Nor did I know that there was crystal quartz here. But it has revealed one thing on the map that's kind of terrifying, which is the uranium. I've looked into the nuclear, it is legit scary, and I'm going to do it. Not only that, I'm going to do the non-wasteful way. So that's going to be, I don't know how many episodes, because we still have things that we need to do in this base, but what I think is we're going to build it over here in this area, because we have all the resources about needed to make a really nice factory. We just need to bring sulfur, which I think's just out of range of this tower. I think it's like over here somewhere or here. And we're going to have a train that brings the sulfur and the uranium all the way. Well, it's going to wrap around here, avoid this, plant that we have here, come up here and drop it all off. And then we'll have everything we need. That's going to be one hell of a project. But until then, I've got to wait for this. There you are, you sexy beast. Alright, took a couple of hard drives, and funny enough, it was our last one. Oh, sloppy aluminum. Oh well. I'm not sure how you say it. Basically liquid aluminum. Oh, I'm American. I just gotta accept it now. So yeah, this is the one that we were looking for. Oh god. So, stairs. Am I a little off? Oh wait, no, this needs to be underclocked, of course, because we don't need that many. We only need 2.4, which means this... You know what, screw it, I'll just go to the spreadsheet. Seriously, you need to sort of calculate things at this level. I mean, it's just so much happening everywhere. So where were we? Only 30%? God, it feels pathetic. So, the only thing that I need to do now is get some steel pipes over. So what I've decided to do, because we're not doing the steel plant right now, this is where sort of the very small amount of steel pipes are going to come to. We're just going to fill this up and let it go nuts, because right now we need the supercomputers. And we've got everything else here. So I'm just going to take a trip back to the base. We're going to, go in the hyper cannon, fly our ass over. I really need to build a hyper cannon that's closer. But I do have to say, it is nice to get these sort of, I guess, final components, because they don't get... Actually, tell a lie, I'm not sure if they get more complicated, because I've never done the final space elevator, and I don't know in this episode if I'm... in this playthrough if I'm going to do that. It's just... It takes so much, and I would have to practically rebuild a lot of stuff. Though it would be quicker now, that I will say. Will definitely be quicker now because we have everything unlocked. Alright, so do I need to upgrade this belt? I do not. So this should last us a little bit here, at least until I can get the steel factory up and running. And we're not going to be mixing together iron and... is it coal? We're going to be mixing coke and iron, which is a really nice recipe. And we have it all set up over there. That whole thing that you saw by our oil plant, a lot of it was... for our steel plant, which we're going to be using this node right here. There's a few bugs around it. We'll just, shotgun them in the face and be done with it. And we also, oh, I need to go get my stuff back. I suppose we could also do a weapons factory where I can just quickly reload all this. I mean, I know one takes turbo fuel, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get that over here. Because all our turbo fuel's over there. Maybe I can find a little bit of sulfur just lying around. I really need to... You know what? We're doing it. I'm putting a power thing over here. Can I? No. Because I don't have any material on me. Ah! Ah, well. Alright, you know what? I'm lazy. What we're going to do is this. We're going to just take them from downstairs. So what we need here is the casing. Yes. So that means... let's put a box here to remind me, hey, dumbass, this is where the casing, goes. Because we're going to be bringing the ingots up to craft from this. Because we don't actually need that much. We only need 2 of these. And one is not fully powered. Which is, we'll just do it now. 87.5. But for now, we'll just put them in the box and just, bring them over. So, to get the infused cube thingamabob, actually, I'm going to put this as close as I can to this. That seems to be about it. It's not really much to it, honestly. If I can just find it now. God, I have so many alternative recipes. Oh, wait, no, it's a blender. I'm intelligent. So let's just line this up as much as I can. We're going to have to move this, unfortunately. So, one of the final cubes, I mean, it's not the final cube, there's something else you can do with it. But, for my own sanity right now, I think we're just going to do this. There is an alternative recipe, but it requires to bring awkward stuff together. It is more efficient, but it's awkward. So we've got the heavy modular frames, we've got the aluminium casing, I swear, I'm gonna strangle myself. I need to stop watching American streamers. This is where it all comes from. I used to be 100% British, and then I watched American streams, and now I'm half America. Which is never a good thing. Keep America out of me, please. So yeah, it's super easy because we actually have. If I can scoot down and just float over here. Yeah, you're already here, and I'm gonna move this. Every time I go under here, it stares at me, like, hey, you got a clipping issue here. What are you gonna do about it? You know what? I realize nothing. That's what I'm gonna do about it right now. So yeah, let's just hook this up from over here. That is my gas, right? I hope it is. If not, everything's going to get mixed and exploded. Wouldn't this game be interesting if it had chemical reactions, but then everything will become very complicated. Trust me, from a chemical engineer, when you start mixing chemicals together that are not friends with one another, let's just say fun things happen. aka loud massive explosions. Or things seize up. You know what, seeing as we're here, let's just quickly do this. I mean, it's been a while, since you've seen me actually do some bloody building underneath here. I just don't know what to do. I feel like this might be the best approach, just to make sure that everything is done. So it's just the modular frames that we need to bring over, which are... I think they're next to this. Oh, we also need to bring these two as well. Oh, we haven't done the... Oh, yeah, because we need cubes first. What? You can tell. You can tell I know exactly what I'm doing. And these are going to be used in the motors as well. But for now, these need to come way over here. So I will see you once I've got this all hooked up. That is straight. Yes. After a little bit of work, we've got our second to final cubes all working. Nearly got our 50. And then over here we have, well, our supercomputers. It's going to take a little bit for this one to get. Well then, it's going to take a little bit for this to fill up. And this one over here, well, this is going to be our turbo motors, which combines our rubber cooling system, normal motors, and our radio control into turbo motors, which is what's going to be needed for lots. Well, the only thing I know it for is the final miner. I'm sure it has another use, but well, we're storing them anyway, just in case we need them. But it's going to take a little bit for it to, you know, be operational, because we need to do leading edge production, which requires 50 cubes and 100 supercomputers, because of course it does. So I will. Once we've got the components, I will run back to base, learn it, turn this on, and then we'll see where the time is. With frames and computers in hand, we can now do the leading edge production. Oof, took a little bit to do, but we're now starting to get to the stage where we can start thinking about nuclear power. Yeah, thank you, Ada. So, nuclear power. It's going to require a lot of gathering of resources and whatnot, but I think we can do it. We have everything available, we just need to combine it, and I'm also going to have to get protection from... Yeah, I'm going to have to be making you a hazmat suit. And I'm probably going to just handcraft these because it requires components that are all over the place. But we are out of time. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, I stream on Twitch, so come say hello. Or don't. I can't really control you.